Nothing like starting a new account on Bee Swarm. Let's just hatch our very first bee and... Wait, what? Bee Swarm Simulator, but I can only use one bee, and it's a vicious bee. Alright, so starting off, here we are in a brand new account, and while you would usually start the game by hatching your basic egg, we're actually not gonna do that, because we're only allowed to use one bee right now, and that's the vicious bee. So before we even start grinding, we have to get the vicious bee. So of course, how are we gonna get 250 stingers? Well, we're actually gonna have to perform a little glitch I discovered in the game. Now, the one way you can buy stingers is by going into the 20 bee zone. And you can just see over the wall that stinger dispenser. So how in the world are we gonna get to it? Well, first of all, we're actually gonna go claim some of our free haste so we can get times 10 haste. And now we're basically going to abuse the new update, because in the sticker update, Onnit expanded this area out, but he didn't expand the border that spawns you back at your hive. So basically, we can actually walk a little bit into the 20 bee zone without having 20 bees. So of course, we're gonna quickly run through, spam E. We have just opened the shop. Gosh, I love glitches. And then of course, we're just going to buy 250 stingers by using all the tickets Onnit so graciously spawned us with. Ah, shoot, I only bought 240. All right, let's use it one more time and buy 10 more. And while Onnit did spawn us with 25 diamond eggs and a bear bee egg, we're actually not going to be using that this episode because that would be cheating. And also because the whole point of only using one bee is the fact that I can't hatch any other bees. All right, please let it work this time. Run around, spam E. Yes, we did it. And then buy 10 stingers. So there we go. Now we have 250 stingers. The next problem is actually just getting to the vicious bee, but with a little bit of glitches, getting there should be absolutely no problem. This might be the first time in all of Bee Swarm history anyone's ever done this, but here we go. 1, 2, 3. Our very first bee in the game is a vicious bee. So let's commit a bit of self-ouch to go and respawn back at the hive. The heck? All right, let's use our one and only bee for this entire episode, vicious bee. Oh, and of course, because we have the tickets, we're gonna make it gifted, even though it basically does nothing. All right, buy a star tree. And now let's just feed our star tree to our vicious bee. And just like that, that's our very first bee, and it's a level 7 gifted vicious bee. All right, so now the challenge officially starts. We have 1.5 hours of playtime, so we end the challenge when we hit 2.5 hours. And of course, first order of business is to easy do this black bear quest. Oh my gosh, yeah, and gifted vicious bee instantly filled up my backpack. I don't know what I thought would happen. Oh, and we might as well get the mother bear quest, even though we'll probably only be able to finish like one quest. All right, let's turn in the black bear quest. And since we only have one bee this entire challenge, we're literally just going to be feeding all of our treats to that one bee. And while usually converting my backpack would take a long time, thanks to a gifted vicious bee, it takes about 2 seconds. But I have a feeling only using one bee is going to make things a lot harder later on in this challenge. But let's not focus on that right now. Let's just do the quest while they're easy. Oh, and just for the fun of it, we might as well just buy royal jelly, because it's not like we're going to be able to use it. The main reason we're doing this is because it gives times 10 haste. All right, turn in the mother bear quest. Gosh, having one bee is already annoying. Okay, but after we convert our backpack, I think we'll have enough honey to buy a new backpack, because holding 200 pollen is not that fun. All right, so let's go run over to the noob shop. Avoid making an amulet, because that would be cheating. All right, let's see. What do you have for me? 5,500 for a backpack. Easy deal. And how much is the next collector, I wonder? I think we'll save up like 5,500 for the magnet. Right now, the main thing I'm wondering is if I can make 1 million honey. It sounds like a really tough challenge, because it is. Not to mention, we also only have an hour to do it, but I guess we'll just have to see if that's possible. For now, though, our goal is to actually level up our collector so we can collect more pollen. Jeez, did Onnit seriously not even spawn me with field dice? It'd be a little convenient if I could like boost a field or something. Can someone summon mythic shower? This guy better summon one. He doesn't have any reason not to. All right, let's go talk to Black Bear again. We're only a couple quests from getting his silver egg, but there's no point because we're not gonna be able to hatch it. Oh my gosh, that ladybug got instantly obliterated by vicious bee. Well, I guess there are some perks to only having one bee, even because the one bee I actually have is basically a child Hercules. Now, this challenge isn't all too hard. There are still a few codes we can use to help boost, like jelly beans, which if you didn't know gives a lot of jelly beans. Yeah, we're definitely going to be using these to help boost this episode. We'd also better use the nectar code because, oh my gosh, 24 hours of each nectar isn't too overpowered, but when you only have one bee, really anything helps. Oh, and just for the fun of it, we might as well redeem the code dice stuff, which gives some kind of OP rewards. Hey, but let's not focus on those rewards. Let's claim the black bear and use a super smoothie so we can walk ever so slightly faster. So far, we've made a total of 3,000 honey. Wow, that is really not that much. Guess we still have a long way before we get to 1,000,000, but we still have about 45 minutes left on the timer. So it could still be possible. You never know. Oh, wait, a sticker sprout spawned in the hive hub. I would honestly go and get it right now, but there's no point, considering the only way I could use stickers is if I unlock the sticker stack machine, which is all the way up there. So yeah, no, I think we're just gonna pass for now, because right now I'm currently having fun with self-torture, and by that I mean trying to beat the game using only one bee. All right, vicious bee, let's see how fast you can convert 6,000 honey. Oh my gosh, geez, that was fast. I'm so tempted to claim this test round mega boost because it literally gives times 5 honey. But that sounds a little bit like cheating. So we'll have to save that for another episode. Oh, but for now, we actually have 16,000 honey to spend. So let's do what rich people do best and blow a bunch of money on useless things. Like paying $14,000 for a vacuum cleaner. This thing looks so old, it probably fought in World War II. But we're gonna use it nonetheless because we can't really use anything else. Oh my gosh, who in the world just pollinated this field? All the flowers are huge. The only thing that sucks is we don't even need pollen from this field. We need mushroom clover and blue flower. So I guess we might as well get that quest done so we can get rewarded with our useless silver egg. Alright, mushroom field is nice and easy. Seriously, what in the world pollinated these fields? Alright, now clover field's done, and in 5 seconds, let's just complete blue flower. Okay, I guess having 1 bee isn't all that bad, considering I basically have power over life itself. Oh my gosh, a silver egg for me? How generous of you, Black Bear. It's not like I'm literally not allowed to use it. Oh shoot, wait a second. Okay guys, see, this is where the challenge gets tough, because the game requires me to get bamboo field pollen, but the only problem is in order to get bamboo field pollen, you need to have 5 bees. I'm only allowed to hatch 1. But you guys might also be forgetting one more thing. I'm not a law-abiding citizen, so we're gonna be hopping this fence. Let's be honest, the second you join Bee Swarm, all your morals just go out the window. Come on, let me get over the fence. Jeez, why is it so tough? It's almost like I wasn't supposed to do this. Oh, there we go, and boom. And we might as well grab this ticket, even though we have about 1,700 of them. Oh my gosh, wait, look, it's the spider. And usually this thing would be really easy to fight, but for some reason my Vicious Bee is gone. Oh, no, there he is. Come on, Vicious Bee, show the spider who's boss. Yeah! We're probably gonna be boosting in spider later this episode. But for now, let's just quickly finish this Black Bear quest, because Bamboo Field is literally the only reason I hopped that fence. Well, thank goodness that's over. Oh, and we might as well claim the Panda Bear quest too, even though the chances of us completing that quest are smaller than the chances of Anna adding endgame backpack. But no matter, let's make some honey. Oh, and can we also talk about how I have almost 50,000 honey now? Yeah, it turns out using full nectars and a super smoothie does some pretty crazy things to your Vicious Bee. So now that we have some spare honey, I say we buy a plastic canister, and yeah, that's literally all we can afford. I mean, I guess if we really wanted to, we can go buy a couple of basic eggs, though I don't know what we're supposed to do with them. Hatch it? Nah. We're sticking with our Vicious Bee. And while we only have about half an hour left on this challenge, we are at 62,000 honey out of 1,000,000. So I'd say we're actually getting pretty far. So before we do anything, let's go turn in this Black Bear quest. Oh, and we actually did the Panda Bear quest too. Oh wait, but to turn it in, I think we're gonna have to do a little bit more fence hopping. Then again, when was that ever a problem? There we go, laws have been broken. All because I'm trying to turn in the quest to some random Panda Bear. Alright, buddy boy, give me something good. 250 honey, how generous of you. Wow, I'm basically rich. But something that would make me even richer is if I actually tried to boost. So of course, that's what we're gonna do. So since we've just bought our brand new canister and our World War II vacuum, we're gonna organize our inventory, slap down some clouds, and we also might as well feed the last of our treats to Vicious Bee, despite knowing that it will probably not level it up. Oh yeah, would you look at that, nothing happened. So before we start this boost, let's quickly convert our backpack to make sure it's completely empty. Thank you very much, Vicious Bee Slave. And now, since we have 20,000 honey, let's quickly see if we can actually buy some better gear before this boost. Hey, would you look at that? We cannot. We might be able to buy the basic boost, but we need 3 more blueberries, and personally, I don't want to go through that pain. Oh wait, never mind, we're at 2 blueberries, we might as well. Alright, Blue Flower Field, give me a blueberry so I can boost. Oh, never mind, the Rhino Beetle gave it to us. So let's use the Royal Jelly Dispenser one more time, just for the memes. Let's barge into here like the absolute robber we are, and steal some disgustingly yellow boots. Hashtag look at that drip. And now I think it's officially boosting time. Alright, here we go, supersonic speed. Let's see if we can't use it to our advantage and find a new way to hop this fence. Alright, here we go, and parkour! Yes, we did it. And, well, I think it's officially boosting time. So, of course, we're going to be spamming the clouds. I'm pretty sure we also have to use loaded dice so we can get that ×3 spider boost. My gosh, what is this loaded dice luck? Come on. Alright, I think this time it's guaranteed. Wait, still nothing? Literally all the loaded dice is giving us is mushroom, sunflower, and blue flower, no matter how many times I use it. Oh, wait, never mind. I know why. It's because those are the only fields I have unlocked. The loaded dice isn't going to give me a spider boost because I don't really have spider field unlocked, so I guess we're forced to boost in sunflower. Alright, it's good enough. So once again, our goal is to reach 1,000,000 honey in the next half an hour. So we got to remember that when we started this boost, we had a grand total of 113,000 honey. Alright, here we go. Let's use some jelly beans and as many clouds as possibly possible. Ooh, yes, get all the jelly beans. And of course, our backpack is already full. Oh my gosh, wait, seriously, it's filling up so insanely fast, it's not even fair. You know, just for the fun of it, let's actually use a black balloon because of course we have that luxury. Oh my gosh, is this thing gonna instantly fill up too? We're already halfway there. Let's quickly grab our jelly beans, empty our backpack because it literally filled up again. You know, I'm starting to think maybe getting to 1,000,000 honey won't be that hard. Oh my gosh, wait, I think we're literally about to fill up the black balloon. Yeah, we just did that. Well, that's a fun experience. You don't usually do that every day. See, we might as well use a super smoothie to refresh the boost. We have been boosting for about 2 minutes and we've literally already doubled our lifetime honey. I guess there are some perks to having a gifted vicious bee. The only part I'm scared about is actually converting that beast of a balloon because 366,000 honey is kind of a lot. So I say we actually go and convert it right now before that balloon deflates anymore. All right, vicious bee, come on, make me the honey. We're already a third of the way there to 1,000,000, which is way further than I actually thought we'd get with this bee. And it seems like every single time vicious bee comes to take stuff from the balloon, vicious bee takes 5,000 pollen out of the balloon and converts it into 10,000. So we basically just have ×2 honey right now, but without the honey dave. Now you might be thinking, oh my gosh, all that honey's amazing. Gifted vicious bee is overpowered. Until you realize, my gosh, converting this balloon is taking forever. Because 300,000 pollen is easy to convert, but not when you're going 5,000 at a time. This bee has probably murdered thousands of insects, yet it's converting pollen like it's a snail. On the bright side though, we are almost halfway to our goal, and the balloon isn't even halfway converted. Seriously, I wish there was something more interesting I could talk about while this balloon converts, but I mean, it's just conversion. What more is there to talk about? It's like watching a child waste their life away. All right, well now we're past the 600,000 mark, but we only have about 20 minutes left in the challenge, and something tells me this balloon isn't going to push us all the way to 1,000,000 honey. So the challenge might get a little tough in the couple minutes because we need to race the clock to 1,000,000 honey. And right now it seems like we're only 2/3 of the way there. Oh my gosh, look at all these privileged people with 50 bees. Seriously, their hives look like steroids on steroids. All right, only 86,000 left. Jeez, let this end, please. I'm literally just standing in place, but I'm living a nightmare. But on the bright side, we are now only 200,000 away from reaching that 1,000,000 honey, but our balloon is only 60,000 honey away from deflating. Oh my gosh, yes, a festive gift. The gods of Bee Swarm Simulator have smiled down upon me, but of course they only send this gift once my balloon has like 14,000 honey left. The problem is we're still about 50,000 honey short. Thankfully, I have a solution. It's called forced labor, but in this game, it's perfectly allowed. And I have a feeling in about 2 micro converters, we'll have reached our goal. Oh, and we even got the Sunflower Badge Jr. That's pretty cool. All right, we just got to fill up our backpack one more time. Come on. Might as well use a couple Cloud Vials to celebrate. And we're going to use a micro converter. And yes, we've got the Honey Badge Jr. And it seems like we've been able to do all of this in about 40 minutes of playtime, which for having 1 bee is not that bad. And I kind of want to keep boosting further, but I feel like this is a good amount of honey to end on. Also, I'm trying to hit 75,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I know the year just started, but if you want to help me out with my goal, it'd mean a lot to me if we could hit 51,000 subscribers just by the end of this week. It'd mean a lot to me. Plus, I also just suffered the last half an hour with a singular vicious bee for content. But hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's hope I never have to film this video again because, oh my gosh, it was painful. Here's some cool people I met in servers this week, and I will see you all in the next episode.